three words you said earlier, Fabrizio. It was something like, here we go. For a second time today, Tottenham Hotspur have completed the signing for 90 million plus add-ons, I believe, for Rodrigo Bentancur. And I am absolutely over the moon. Over the moon. That's an absolutely fantastic signing. Fabrizio Romano has said the magic words. Here we go. Rodrigo Bentancur to Tottenham Hotspur is a done deal. Music to my ears. Music to my ears. Tottenham Hotspur have completed two top signings in the space of 3 hours. Now, I'm still, my opinion on Daniel Levy and ENIC hasn't changed. I want them out of the club. I don't think one decent January transfer window, takes away from the shame of these not backing the likes of Pochettino and Harry Redknapp in the past. But I think you've got to look at the situation we were in. We weren't going to get Diaz. We got outbid by Liverpool. I don't think that's really Daniel Levy's fault. Although he hanged on for a while with that one, it was Liverpool. Of course, it's a more attractive deal, right? Traore, purely down to Daniel Levy. Could have done better. Barcelona came in. Of course, he wanted to go to Barcelona. If Barcelona didn't come in, there was a chance he could have come to us. But you have to give ENIC and Daniel Levy and Joe Lewis credit for completing two top signings around the 60 to 70 million mark in the space of, 3-4 hours? It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It's not like we've signed, and although they're young, it's not like we've signed two players for the future, like a Brian Hill or a Pape Matar like we did in the summer. These two players are going to go straight into that first team and honestly could be the difference between us getting Champions League football or Europa League football next season. So look, these two signings are absolutely massive. You cannot underplay how big they are. And I think what's most important about this is I don't see Conte walking, at least until the end of the season. And I don't see him walking then. I think the only way he leaves is if he gets a job offer from Manchester United. Because in the current situation, although we didn't get two of the players we were after in January, we needed to prove as a club as a whole. Now, as much as we want Daniel Levy out, I think we can all agree that we wanted Conte to be backed and we wanted him to get the players that he wanted. And, there was a growing concern inside me that Conte could just walk out on Tottenham Hotspur after seeing what Daniel Levy and ENIC are like. But credit to them, they've went out in the space of 3 hours. They've gotten the exact two players, not sort of, right, you want this player, okay, we're thinking about this player. They've gotten the exact two players that Conte wanted, brought them straight to White Hart Lane, as I say, in the space of 3 hours. And they haven't shied away. They haven't. And what I like about these deals, if we haven't went, okay, they want 90 million for Bentancur, okay, we're going to offer 50 million, we're going to offer 60 million. We learned from our mistakes earlier in the January window. We stuck to our bids. We bidded roughly around their release clauses or whatever, and a good enough bid. If it doesn't get accepted, you race. That's exactly what we did with Bentancur. Our bid got rejected for 15 million. We raised it to exactly what they wanted. Brilliant business. Brilliant business. And these two players can really improve us. But Rodrigo Bentancur, let's talk about him a little bit. Juventus, he, in my opinion, right, I've only seen Juventus a couple of times, last season and this season. He is one of the best players off the ball. His positional awareness, his box-to-box play, the way he can distract defenders, pull them out of their position, and at Juventus, let Ronaldo or Morata or Dybala through. It's unmatchable. It's absolutely fantastic. And if he can do that at Spurs with the likes of Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, detach the defenders away from the defence and try and distract them, as I say, we can really start scoring some goals. This guy is so good. He's very defensive. He's very adapted when it comes to defensive football. His defensive midfield ability is absolutely fantastic. Holds up play brilliantly. And going forward as well. He's a diamond going forward. He's brilliant. He can, have a proper goal from, 40, 50 yards even. He's a top signing. And for the money we've got him for, I think it's a bargain. Kulusevski earlier as well. A bit more money. But another brilliant transfer. Another fantastic one who can rotate with more. And these two players, like I said earlier, cannot be understated how important they are. They could be the difference between us getting Champions League football and Europa League football. But this has been your video, guys. Thank you for watching. Smash that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hope you all have a smashing Sunday. It's brilliant. Two top signings in the space of 3 hours. And as always on this channel, Come on, you Spurs. Enoch out. In Conte, we trust. And as always, not as always, but today, Kulusevski and Bentancur, welcome to the lane. Come on.